Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Big Mike back here once again. Today, I'm giving you a video of my reactions / the recap of not this past Saturdays, but the Saturdays before AEW's Double or Nothing show, their first show. And it was a doozy. It made me feel excited for wrestling again. You know? So, let's get started. Match 1. The 21-man Casino Battle Royal. I am not going to go through all of the combatants, but I will say that it was kind of a more unique Battle Royal. Instead of having people come out one at a time, it was like 5 at a time. Eventually won by the Joker, in which they were dealt cards. So, Hangman Adam Page, who won the match, and now he's the new one half of the number one contenders for a future shot at the AEW World Championship. Talk about that one later. Also, this match was on the pre-show, as was this next match, which was Kip Sabian versus Sammy Guevara. This match felt very, 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 very much like the old TNA X Division, which I always liked. And I'm glad I saw these guys. These guys are great wrestlers. Big thumbs up from me. First match on the main card. It is a doozy as SoCal Uncensored. That's Christopher Daniels, Frankie Kazarian, and Scorpio Sky took on the Stronghearts, which is Sema, T-Hog, and El Lindaman. The Stronghearts, I have no idea who they are. I've heard of Sema, but I don't think I've ever really seen him wrestle. Match ends with a Meltzer best moonsault ever combination. Well, if you know what the Meltzer driver is, it's the Young Bucks move where it's in a one of the Bucks has in the tombstone position, and then the other one flips off the ropes and sits down into a powerbomb position. In this case, Kazarian had, who the heck was it? I want to say it was T-Hawk or El Lindaman, one of those two, in the pile driver position, and Daniels hit his best moonsault ever move, which I love that move. I don't care what anyone says, that's a fantastic move. 1, 2, 3, SoCal Uncensored wins. It's a big thumbs up for me. It was a good match. A couple little, I wouldn't say blotches, but there felt like there was some, I don't know what to say there. So, thumbs up. Next up, it's the women's triple threat match featuring Dr. Britt Baker, Nyla Rose, and Kylie Ray. Now, before the match can get going, out comes Brandy Rhodes, who is in charge of the women's division. And she has her wrestling gear on. Yes, she's a wrestler. I'll get to that. Maybe. However, she definitely felt like this triple threat match would be good, but she wanted to make it awesome. And out comes the first big surprise of the night, Awesome Kong. If anyone remembers her from TNA and her short, really short WWE run, you know how good she is. She is a very good wrestler. And honestly, she didn't win. Winner of the match was Britt Baker. I'm going to give this one a thumbs up as well. It was a good match. There was some miscommunications between Baker and Kylie Ray, but I was okay with it. And you know what the best part of this show actually was, really? just seeing the guys I'm not used to and getting to know them. It was my favorite part of the night. Alright, speaking of people I'm not used to, we have tag team action as the best friends, Chuck Taylor and Trent Beretta, took on Angelico and Jack Evans. Jack Evans I'm very much used to. I've seen Trent Beretta in WWE for a bit. And these two teams really meshed really well. The winner, of course, was the Best Friends, which I didn't see coming. Very good match. Afterwards, we had the debut of a new team. Well, new to most North American audiences. If you're the Canadian audience, you know who these two guys are. This new tag team. It's Player Uno and... who is it? Hold on. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They are essentially the Super Smash Brothers. That's their tag team name. They assaulted both teams afterwards, including summoning luchador minions, I guess. You know, it was entertaining. The crowd didn't know who they were, which I thought was funny. Personally, I didn't know who they were either, so it's definitely going to be fun to get used to these guys. Next up is the 6-woman tag team match as Hiroki Shida, Riho Abade, and Ryo Mizuki. I'm sorry if I'm butchering these names. Took on Aja Kong, Yuka Sasaki, and Emily Sakura. Like I said, I apologize if I butcher these names. More than half of them I've never heard of, besides Awesome Aja Kong. This was actually a very entertaining match. There was a point where I think it was Aja Kong pinned one of the other women, and the opposing women, and there wasn't a save until after the 3 count, which was counted. But yeah, it was still a very entertaining, very different feeling match. So I'm going to give it a thumbs up. I am very excited to see the rest of these women once AEW really gets going, especially with their new TV deal. Next up is the match that absolutely stole the show, as the Rhodes brothers do battle. We got Cody Rhodes versus Dustin Rhodes. The American Nightmare versus The Natural. Oh boy, can Dustin still go, man. I do not want to see him done yet. And what was great, we actually had blood. And I know that's kind of iffy for some people, but sometimes for storyline, it's kind of needed. And it felt right in this match to show how much Cody wanted to end the Attitude Era, as he said in his promos on Being the Elite. Match was won by Cody in a fantastic match. What got me, and mostly everyone afterwards, is Cody had a tag team match against his boys, the Young Bucks, in the future. And he said, I don't need a friend. I don't need a tag team partner. I need my older brother. Oh, that moment. That hit me right here, man. That's going to be a fantastic match. I don't care who you are. That match and that segment, get a big old thumbs up from me. Next up are 2 of my most favorite tag teams outside the WWE. You have the Young Bucks defending their AAA World Tag Team titles against the former champions, the Lucha Brothers, Pentagon Jr. and Rey Fenix. Oh boy, do these guys mesh really well. Like, damn. This match made me fall in love with tag team wrestling all over again. Oh, it was fantastic. Big old thumbs up. Match ended after the Young Bucks hit the Meltzer driver. 1, 2, 3. And there was even a tribute to the Motor City Machine Guns. Like, Matt and Nick Jackson did a move. What move was it? I forget. Anyway, it's just a fantastic match. Made me fall in love with tag team wrestling again. And I love tag team wrestling. So this gets a big old thumbs up from me. And now, our main event of the evening, as Chris Jericho takes on Kenny Omega, the Cleaner, for a shot, the other side of the shot, at the new AEW title. Oh, that's another thing. Before the Cody Dustin match, they actually revealed the world title. And you know who came out to help? The Hitman Bret Hart. Like, I did not expect that. And then out came Hangman Page. Out came another Battle Royal participant, MJF, who's... Oh, his heel mic work is fantastic. If you haven't seen this guy yet, go out and look for him. He is the best heel on the independents right now. Like, the best. And he's talking about how Bret Hart got tackled by a fan in during his Hall of Fame induction speech this past year, April. And he just built all kinds of heel heat. And then out to help were other Battle Royal participants. Jimmy Havoc, he's the deathmatch guy. And Jungle Boy, I think it was? Yeah, Jungle Boy, he was in the Battle Royal as well. And he's like a little quick dude, which is fantastic. And, yeah, it was a fun segment. Set up all kinds of things. Alright, our main event, Chris Jericho versus Kenny Omega. Like, I didn't see their Wrestle Kingdom match, but this match, ooh boy, I loved it. Loved every minute. These two have great chemistry, great storytelling, and great in-ring work. And then Jericho won after a, what's his new move called? It's like a spinning back elbow or something? I don't know. It's named after his band's, one of his band's songs. And then after the match, Jericho is talking smack like, oh, this AEW, it's all for me. I should be the world champion. Then coming down through the crowd is none other than the former Dean Ambrose, Jon Moxley, who hits a dirty deeds not only on Jericho, but on the ref. He eventually gets Omega as well, and then goes up on the, excuse me, on the stage that has, like, poker chips and an actual unique-looking set, which was fantastic. Not only hit a dirty deeds, but hit like a modified, I want to say it was like a attitude adjustment or something, onto the ramp, which, like, dang, that was a sick bump he took. And that's it. The match and also the segment, I give another thumbs up. Oh, this was a great first show. This made me fall in love with pro wrestling all over again. Especially with the rut WWE is in right now. It feels good to like pro wrestling again. Especially with AEW. And that's no shit at Impact or ROH or local indie promotion. You guys are out there. I respect the heck out of you. AEW is looking to aim high and to aim, of course, at the WWE. So for their first show, I'm going to give them a big old thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you had a great day, and I'll see you next time. Peace.